Rosie, this is my famous prawns with clams and chorizo. A great little tapas dish. It's a little bit upmarket because prawns are expensive, but when you buy really good prawns, and we got ours from Manny from Planet Seafood, they are fantastic. Now to start with, what I'm going to do is I've got a potato here, and this potato has been parboiled. What I'm going to do is cut it up into some smaller pieces, and I like putting potatoes with this dish because it helps to soak up some of the juices and is quite filling as well. So what I've got is a pan nice and hot here already. And I'll just grab some extra virgin olive oil, plenty of that. I'll swizzle that into the pan all around here. And the olive oil is going to be part of the dish. So don't be scared to put plenty of it in there.
That's okay, because the olive oil is part of the tapas culture.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do is grab these potatoes here and very carefully pop them into the pan. And you'll hear them sizzling already. What I want to do is just sort of crunch them up a little bit and I'll get them going in there. Yep. Now, Rosie, over here I've got these beautiful prawns here. And what I've done with these is split them in half, taken the heads off them and taken the vein out of them, which is the poo shoot or the nasty stuff. Yep. What I want you to do is just drizzle some extra virgin olive oil over there, some salt and pepper, and I'll give that to you. And while you're doing that, I've got some chorizo. I'm going to cut this straight out of the packet here like this. It's got a little bit of smoke to it, a little bit of paprika in there, and it's got a lot of flavour. Now, some chorizo you can get is quite spicy. This one is a mild one, and I think it's going to be gorgeous. Now, if you put some salt and pepper on those prawns as well, what I'm going to do with the chorizo is just slice it nice and thin like this, and throw it into the pan here with the potatoes. As it all fries up, all the flavour from the chorizo will go into the potatoes and everything else to go together. Now, I'll just grab this garlic. It's pretty slippery, this garlic. I'll just give it a bash like that.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not even going to chop it. I've just bashed it like this, and I'm going to throw it straight in the pan here. And you can see already, Rosie, I'll give that a bit of a toss like that. You can see already there's a lot of frying action going on. So it is quite hot, so the chorizo and the potato are going to cook quite quickly. With the onion, I'll just slice it all the way through here. Yep. Now, if you can slice that parsley and coriander for me, chop it up nice and fine. I'll just get the onion like this and I'll slice it nice and thin. I want it to cook fairly quickly, so I'll just throw it straight on top here like that. In goes a bay leaf, and I've got some chilli here. These are some dried chilies. And what I'm going to do is leave them whole like that, throw them in there, so when we come across them later on, you'll be able to pull them out if you don't want them. Yep. Now, I've also got some spice here. I've got some smoked paprika that I'm going to sprinkle on the top there. A little bit of chilli powder as well, just that sneaky bit of chilli to come up and bite you when you put it in your mouth, and a little bit of cumin there.
Spicy patatas.
There we go. Spicy potatoes, exactly. And I'll stir that around.
Lovely.
With my spoon. Now, Rosie, if you can pass me those herbs, I'm going to throw the herbs in now.
There we go.
Throw them straight into the pan there like that. And I'm also going to throw in my clams. These are beautiful clams, and I'm going to throw them straight in like that. This is some sherry. You can use white wine if you want. Yep. It smells gorgeous.
Nice and sweet. Yeah.
And it tastes even
Grandma's
better.
favourite, yeah.
Exactly. There you go, Grandma. There's no more sherry left. Pop that in there, and I'll just stir that around. Give it one little hit with a spoon there, and that will steam open. All the little clams will steam open, and we'll have lots of flavour in there. Now, in the meantime, my prawns here, what I'm going to do with these is bring them over here, drizzle some extra virgin olive oil into this pan, because what I'm going to do is cook these prawns flesh side down. You can see as I put them in, I'll make sure that they go flesh side down, and you've seasoned them up beautifully.
They look gorgeous when they're cut like that, don't they?
They are, and I do like to serve them in their shoals like this, and you just grab a fork and pull it out. Of course, if you want to with this dish, you can take them out of the shells if you want, but I love them like that. Now, what I'll do is I'll let that settle for a little bit, and a little trick, if the prawns do start to curl up, you can just grab a plate like this, pop it on top, and that'll hold them down. Now, these clams will take a couple of minutes to pop open. The prawns will be about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. We'll have this cleaned up and I'll be able to show you my beautiful prawns, clams and chorizo tapas dish.
I think tapas is a nice way to impress your friends. It's a kind of opportunity to show them what you're made of.
Don't worry about your friends, just impress yourself. Just cook up something nice. Now, the clams, I'm just going to pop on top there. And make sure you get some of the juice on there as well.
Do you know how much zinc is in those clams? That is going to make you extremely virile, I will tell you. It's fantastic.
You don't have to worry about that one. Zinc schmink. What I've got here is plenty of flavour, and that's what it's about. And all the juices all over it. I think it's a beautiful little dish. Now, what I'm going to do, Rosie, is grab my little knife and fork here. I'm going to grab one of these prawns here, peel that off, and then dip it into the sauce there.
Adrian, it smells just beautiful. How does it taste?
It tastes fantastic. It's got a little bit of heat in there. The paprika, the prawn is cooked beautifully, and the clams are fantastic. And I'm just going to have a little potato there.
Ooh. that looks beautiful. Well, I mean, we already knew we loved tapas, but it's just confirmed that to me, that it's such a lovely way of improving your cooking, trying new things, trying traditional as well.
I'd have to agree with that.